Welcome to Praise on Demand. With me today, Frederica Brooks Davis, the Executive Director of Reid Temple's Restoration Center. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you have some amazing information, so let's just jump right in. Tell us about the vision, the mission, and the services offered at Reid Temple's Restoration Center.
Okay, so the Reid Temple Restoration Center was started at the vision of our senior pastor, Reverend Dr. Reid Washington.
Love him, by the way.
Thanks, who often refers to the church as a hospital. And so in keeping in that vein, the center opened to provide church-based counseling services to members of Reid Temple, but also to the broader community. So in addition to offering professional counseling services, we also provide training for students who are pursuing a master's or doctoral degree in psychology, counseling, social work, and etc.
Awesome. So it's an active restoration center for those who have mental issues.
That's correct.
Those who are going through grieving processes, those who just don't know how to cope day to day. I love it because it's a professional base, because that sets you a little apart from all other faith-based centers like this. Is that correct?
That is correct. So we have licensed mental health professionals that are providing the service. So in as much as you call your insurance company and say, I'm looking for a psychologist or a counselor, you could do the same. And we provide also insurance-based services. And so again, I mentioned that we are a training facility, and we also do premarital and marital counseling. So anything that you would want to see in mental health outside of the church, we offer it with the church.
So is all of this done with a faith-based component?
So yes, our basis certainly is we are Christian, and we provide that integrative support, which I would say is unique to the Restoration Center. But certainly if there are persons who may not want it or don't feel comfortable with their relationship with God, we also walk them through that at the same time.
Wow. With all degrees. Now that's the difference, because we can offer these services in our churches. My husband and I do couples ministry, but we're not by any means couple counselors. You know what I mean? So we make that clear. But going to Reid Temple's Restoration Center, they have licensed counselors on staff.
That is correct. And so in addition to that, we also train members of our congregation to provide one-on-one care. They aren't licensed, but they are trained and supervised monthly. And they meet with members of the church or the community on a one-on-one. And so that service is free. And so that could be any issue that's non-clinical based.
I love this because mental health has kind of been a stigma in our community, in the African American community. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to label it. We don't want to see it, but we know it. We know it's happening. How is the center addressing those issues?
So, great question. We're going into now May. Soon will be Mental Health Awareness Month. And so we actually are able to look at, let's say, for example, in the church, we have persons who may come forward and they're hearing a voice. And that voice may be that they believe it's God. And so we know on the mental health side, there is a diagnosis called schizophrenia. What we're able to do in the church setting where members already feel safe is to help them tease out, is this schizophrenia? Am I really
Or is this
God?
really the voice of God?
That's exactly right. And so we're able to do that. And, culturally speaking, African Americans go to the church for all of their problems. That's where they feel safe. And so we're just trying to help people understand that just like you go to a medical doctor for an ailment, physical ailment, we want you to come for counseling so that mentally and holistically you can be healed and restored.
I love that, because we do believe in healing and we do believe in divine intervention, but we have to know the difference. When God provides people, just like doctors, to help us get through some of the issues that we're addressing. I love that. I love that. How can people find out more information about the center? Okay,
so they can visit our website, which is www.reidrestoration.com. They can call us at 301-352-0320 extension 618, and certainly by viewing our podcast, they will be able to learn more information.
I love that. I'm telling you, so if you're having an issue, you don't have to go through this alone. And I love the vision of Pastor Washington, who says we need to do this and we need to do it correctly. We need to have professionals. Yes, we have licensed ministers. They can pray for you. They can give you spiritual advice. But there's some clinical things that we need to know. What do you love most about being a part or being the executive director of the Reid Temple Restoration Center?
I think what I love the best is being able to help persons who have faith in God and maybe at times question God. Why am I going through this? To be able to walk alongside them and understand that God may have allowed this, or maybe you caused something in your life, you made a decision, but either way, the same God can heal you and restore you from it. And so I get to see the both and. I get to see them grow their relationship with God and also become whole as a result of receiving those professional services.
And also the fact that you can help those that are looking to further their careers.
Certainly.
You know, coming out of a master's program, having somewhere to go, coming into your doctorate, having somewhere to go. That has to be fulfilling as well.
It is. We often get feedback from our interns that as a result of them working and participating with the Restoration Center, that their relationship with God has increased. So then our belief is that as they become licensed and then they go out and help others, we're also expanding our base, if you will, by providing that type of support and training.
So give us the information again to those who are looking to join the team, those who are looking to be interns, and those who need the services of the Reid Temple Restoration Center.
You may contact us at www.reidrestoration.com or give us a call at 301-352-0320, extension 610.
Frederica Brooks Davis, the Executive Director of Reid Temple Restoration Center. Thank you. We appreciate you stopping by.
And thank you, Ms. Cheryl Jackson.